Hey guys, it's Ryan for this Elite Pigeon Auctions. What the hell are you doing? You wanna? This is like being a peeping tom, right? You want to see what I do, right? Now you get to see the auctions and you get to see the photography and you get to see the real interviews. But there's just those times, great moments create great opportunities, and that's what you're going to get here today. This isn't live, so you're going to have to watch this. But we're in a pigeon loft that's like a mecca. It's a pigeon man that's on top of a pigeon man on top of. He's like 4 or 5 pigeon men built into one. He's like a machine. You know, I remember Curious George, the man in the yellow hat. Well, forget the man in the yellow hat. We're going to introduce you to the man in the white jacket, Gino Clicque.
Hello, my friends.
You're the man, eh? When I met you in Poland,
Yes.
like I've seen lots of your results.
Yes.
And you say, okay, well, who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Yes.
And I met you with Annemie Van He.
Yeah.
And I think from the moment I met you, I kind of say, this guy, he's outside the box.
Yeah.
And this is a very good thing. You're
Yeah.
thinking completely different than the rest.
Yeah.
You
have to be.
You don't really hold back. You're willing to jump over the puddle.
Yeah.
The puddle looks like it's a bit far, but you're willing to jump over it.
Jump over.
Right. And we just say before we start, how did you learn how to speak English?
When I was 36.
30. Who learns how to do
The first time I went to China, I couldn't speak no one word of English. So I said by myself, I would like to do this business with the Chinese. I need to have a translator. I need to learn English to find my way there. So I started to learn English evening classes, 3 days, 3 nights an evening for 4 years.
For 4 years.
So now I can help myself.
So let me ask you, when you start to learn how to speak English,
Yes.
at what part did it start getting easy? What year?
It's 1998.
But I'm saying the first year it was terrible.
Oh, for sure. But for me it was already a good thing because I could speak a little.
A little.
So when you speak some words, you have a good start.
Mm.
It's just the same like Chinese, to learn Chinese.
But you know Chinese as well.
Tim Bouton.
Oh Jesus! you're gonna show off, guys.
I started also to learn Chinese when I was 36.
36. And guys, we are. What would you call this? This is
the pigeon house here.
This is the pigeon
So
house.
many people come here in that house to see the top ones of the last years. You know, all the ones who are on the wall are all champions. KBB Ace Pigeon #1, national winners, international winners, Olympiada #1s, everything.
And guys,
So I need to build more. I have to need more space to bring more pictures on the wall.
so 100% professional pigeon man.
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
You used to be, but for people wondering about Gino, how did everything start? Like, okay, like you weren't. This wasn't you.
Yeah.
How did it start? What was the beginning?
I started with my father in 1972.
So your father's a pigeon man.
He was a pigeon fan, but did make a break. He got pigeons in the 1940s, 50s. He got pigeons, but then he lost his parents, and then he doesn't have time anymore for the pigeons. So he started again with me when I was 10 years in 1972. But I did not know nothing about pigeons, so I was really attracted to the birds. I like to see the birds. I like to feel the birds. My heart was so
Into the
up
birds.
of the pigeons into the birds. So in the beginning we had some birds, not only like 20, 30 birds, and we raced quite well because my father was a good racer.
And always in this area.
Yeah, I always in the same place like here.
Same
never
home.
in another place here.
Same place.
We got old, my old loft. I will show you the old loft. Here with my father, there was the first loft. Everybody in the city came to see that loft. It was a modern loft in that time, 1976. This was me when I was 14, 15 years with my father. With the Tarzan that was done all the time was best bird. This is the old loft, the really first loft. That was the one who built 2 years later. This is also that loft here, and here my father with the best pigeon, the bigger photo here.
Oh, look at the cock he's got, eh?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But then, unlucky, he died 1 year later, in 1978. My father died.
So your
And then I
father,
have to do everything by myself.
And in this area,
Yeah.
how many?
400 members.
400 members.
We got 400 members in the village. So, and let's say a village of 10 kilometers circle. We have 400 members, and we were general champion on the middle distance and the short distance in that time because most people raced only this. We were first champion, general champion in 1977. And then in the winter of 1978, my father died, and I had to do everything by myself. And a few months later, when we finished the racing season, I was just on the same position like the year before, general champion of Belgian 1978, 400 members.
So
and I did everything by myself. And with the money I win on the champions, and win some gambling money that I win, we can buy the grave for my father.
wow.
So
right.
I was very proud when I was here later to say, okay, now I did it. That's the first thing I can do for him, a nice grave.
Nice grave. Now, let me ask you, how good of a pigeon man was your father?
He was,
out of 400 members,
he was a special one. He could do things with birds. He could do things that nobody can do. Even with a bird who's very afraid, who fly away from you, who's very, I don't know the English word. Wild bird.
Yeah.
He can make him in 1 week. He can bring the bird on his arms outside. So close to the birds, speak to the birds, can make them quiet, can do things that nobody can do.
So a real like.
But I was very young at that time to
see it.
To see it, because afterwards I see what he could do. But afterwards I don't have the chance to ask him questions because he died.
Wow.
Yeah.
So very.
But I have a lot of the same feelings, you know.
Wow. Father,
you
son.
have the feelings with people and with the birds, you know.
Yeah.
It's just the same.
So built into you. You have the same connection.
Yes.
And flying with 400 members in the area.
Yeah, that was
big.
Unbelievable. Well, now we have only 90 left over from the 400 now.
So now there's only 90.
90. But everybody has more birds than before. Before, everybody had like 10, 20, 30 birds, and now we have many lost 100, 200, 300 birds and more.
Mm-hmm.
So
you always stay here. You always stay on this property.
Yeah, on that property. Before it was an old factory, a concrete factory. So we have a big land here. It was before all full with trees. So we demolished all the trees. And step by step I built lofts. And one loft, everything goes well. Then you build another loft and see that everything's go well with the results. And also I got many customers on that time already, foreign who like to raise my birds. So it was my dream to make it professional.
So at what year do you become a professional?
We have professional company since 2010, really professional company, because we are selling on internet, we're selling. So we have to make a company to make everything clear. But in that time I got also my construction company. So I decided in 2016 to stop with my construction company and rent the buildings and only raise pigeons professional. So we raise, like, let's say, really professional, 10 years racing, do nothing else of pigeons now. And the company exists now 15 years.
Just pigeons?
Just pigeons, yes.
And your family works with you?
My daughter is helping me full time. My son is helping me. My wife is doing a lot of paperwork. So it's really a family job. Nobody else is involved to do other works. We do the nice work, but we do also the dirty work.
So you do it all. Keep it all in-house.
We can manage everything by ourselves.
And before you were professional, the results keep going the same way.
Yes. There was a time of my basic bird, Super Prince and Pirat. That was the time I worked hard in my construction company and also hard with the pigeons. So they were born in that period and makes me very famous. You know, afterwards we go the Golden Prince, the Devil Prince, the Prince Rudy, all the famous pigeons become almost one or two birds who were born before 2010.
I was talking with Florian Hendricks, okay?
Yes.
A few 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
And he said it's unbelievable with your pigeons.
Yes.
You have a lot of pigeons. You breed a lot of pigeons, and you guys will see the breeding lofts. You're going to see this setup, not on this interview, but you will see it on our next time I come over when we have some time. He said for the amount of pigeons that you produce, the results that people get from them, it's almost like it's a small loft.
Yeah, that's true.
And he said, honestly, he said that.
Yeah.
The pigeons from Gino Clicque are fantastic.
Yeah.
And but you have.
Loopt hij niet rond? Waar is het hier Ben? Hey hem? Ik weet het niet, ja, ik weet het niet, Mark. Yeah, yes, here. The dog. You have to go to school with the dog.
Dog class now. No, but that's what I say. The amount. I mean, how many? You have a real plan of how you're doing.
A good strategy.
Yeah, I mean, the way you sell the eggs is, I think is a very good way, not only to bring income in,
To make
but
references.
but it's a way for people to try
Yes.
Gino Clicque pigeons. Listen, not everyone can buy a 5,000 euro pigeon.
No.
Not everyone can even buy a 1,000
No.
or a 500.
No.
But the idea of how you sell the eggs for people to try,
Yes.
that's great.
Especially for the young fanciers. Give them the chance to use the birds.
Well,
This is the future. The young fanciers of the future.
It's a way of thinking outside the box.
Yes.
And I think it's great. And I think, I will say something. I went into your breeding loft. Your main.
Yeah. If you see the quality, then you can see.
You know what?
This is my taste.
You left in that area, and guys, you're going to see this. You left no stone unturned.
Yeah.
I say we can look at a pigeon, and we can say a pigeon is a 10 out of 10. There's not a lot of pigeons that are 10 out of 10. But I will say something. That breeding loft that you built, congratulations.
Yeah.
You thought about everything that a pair of pigeons needs.
Yes.
The bath, the motivation,
all the small details.
the cleanliness, but still the functionality. Everything. If functionality is even a goddamn word, I don't know if it is, but I'll tell you, that loft is tremendous.
Yes.
And I see how you build everything. It's not over the top, but it's working.
Yeah.
I like the aviaries. I like the system. And how did you, your father, great pigeon man.
Yes.
You don't get enough time with him.
No, I was too young because
you don't get enough time to steal.
What
he had inside.
Even in the same business in the construction company, you could learn a lot of him.
Yeah.
I didn't have the chance to learn on him.
But all of a sudden, you take this project on.
Yes.
And you're thinking. I see you think very outside the box.
Yeah.
Different than lots of pigeon men that I go and see. You're not afraid to push.
Yeah, that's true.
And I handled some pigeons today. Super.
Yeah.
Absolutely super.
It's a life's work,
It's a
to
life.
create, but I always have from the beginning on a certain taste and a feeling to breed good birds, because all the good birds who are hanging here on the wall, I breed all by myself. Golden Prince, I pair up the father and the mother,
Yeah.
It's a kind of a feeling also to breed two pairs. You cannot breed all the birds, but the most important birds you can pair up to each other. It's by my knowledge.
Okay.
And my feeling.
So
and there's a lot of things to do with feelings.
And feelings for
there have to be a little bit of love inside also.
One thing I'll say, and we're going to talk about this, and you guys are kind of getting a sneak peek into this loft tour, but I thought was very nice, very romantic. You have a section of pigeons that you will let them love pair.
Free pairing.
And I asked you simply,
yes.
Are the results of these birds good? And you said they can be tremendous.
Yes, for sure.
And
the birds you breed by knowledge, it's most the proven breeders already. You pair up when you have good results of a certain pair. It's normally that you will pair them up the same way like the next year. But there are not so many good ones. The ones who half and half, you can only get better. So then they can choose another partner.
But we talked
by
about
love.
And I think that's very important.
Yes, for sure.
Hey, can you imagine if people were paired up?
You know what I'm doing? When there are 30 cocks, I don't put exactly 30 hens, I put 35.
Yes, so everyone finds the person they
and
like.
After a while, the ones who are not and
desirable,
that they don't want,
they come out.
Take them out. So some extra ones.
And I believe I remember we were talking about, you said you were selling eggs, and one of your super cocks,
yes,
you were selling eggs from.
Before they know that he was good, like Golden Prince.
Golden Prince.
There was somebody here in the province, he got already the eggs, and he got already the children before he was famous. So this guy was, when he, after a few months, he knows that he has the father, that he has the children of the Golden Prince, he was so happy. Yeah. And imagine, he has already.
But if you think about it, it's very good marketing, and it's a good way to get it out.
Yes.
You're
to
allowing,
make a favorite of you.
You're allowing people to test what you're still working on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you hit Golden Prince, and you go, oh geez, the guy in the next town, he got 2 eggs from it.
Yeah, for sure.
And another guy got 2 eggs from it.
Yes.
This is very good.
Yeah, that's good.
And it's a great relation for people that purchase from you to say,
No, and this
how
kind of
much
people
were
that
and
they
how much
follow
were
you.
those eggs? Not very much,
No. This is very cheap.
but a very good way to market.
Like 100 or 150 euros.
Yeah, like
No, everybody can afford this.
And what made you do this? This idea?
No, because I'm sure because there is quality. If you throw them away, you will never know the results. And when people use your birds, you have the parents, you have the brothers and the sisters, you have is marketing. So you need to use the fans need to use your birds, and on that way everybody can use your birds. And afterwards you see all the results. It's sometimes amazing what they win with all these birds.
And you also have here in Belgium a few. You call it satellite lofts.
Satellite lofts, yes.
Where you work.
We work together. I send the birds. I breed the birds. I send them to them, and they can use the birds to the races. Also, we have different in different areas in Belgium. So when I don't have the advantage of the wind, for example, I come in on the other side of Belgium. So I always every weekend I'm in a good position.
So basically, what you're saying is Team Gino Clicque in every race, every national race for sure.
Yes.
In the country of Belgium, the best country for pigeon racing, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
You have a bird in the race, a dog in the fight.
Yes.
A very smart way.
Every week we have results somewhere.
Okay, and let me ask you, these people will use the satellite lofts.
Yes.
These satellite lofts.
No, if you find them, you need to find, for sure you have to be friends.
Well, obviously.
You need to trust each other.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have a good relation with each other. And they need to be good fanciers or become good fanciers. Sometimes I find out younger fanciers that I said, and that I see, they can see they will be good fanciers in the future. So I give them the opportunity to send some birds and can use my birds. And mostly I'm right.
Mostly right.
Mostly the ones I find out, mostly they become very good.
You have a good feeling. Well,
if you don't have a good feeling, you don't start with that.
But I think what people have to understand is, I think from when you start like this, it's like seeing a pigeon in form, seeing a pigeon you're going to gamble on, seeing the team. As you study pigeons day in and day out, you become better and better at it.
Yeah.
Better and better.
Yes.
Right? And it's the same as picking a satellite loft, someone you're going to work with. You look and you say, within a few seconds, you have the feeling.
You have the feeling.
It's like, okay.
That is so.
True.
That's true.
We're not, and people watching, we're not saying that Gino, everybody, he did this from the day he was born. No, you learned this.
Yeah,
you learned this feeling.
And always make a lot of notice.
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 Okay.
I notice everything since I was a young boy.
Yeah.
Before, when I was a very young boy, 60, 70 years, I don't have experience. And, in the club when we basketing the birds, a lot of people are drinking, I mean, after a few drinks, I ask them questions. I'm big fans.
Yeah, and they let it
some
go.
people say nothing a word, but when they get some drinks in,
a little courage.
I ask some small questions. When I came home, I make a notice what I hear, so to build up my strategy of pigeons.
In all the years of learning, what were some of the best things you learned?
It was really in the beginning when my father brought me to one of the best lofts in Belgium. There were professionals in the 1976 already. Mm-hmm. So they were the top of Belgium. They win more than 20 national races. They make several auctions a year. So they were really professionals. And there was a good friend of my father. And in the summer of 1976, in the very hot summer, I was there for a few weeks to learn the pigeon sport. And there I learned a lot. There I find out that I have to, if you have an eye, you need to make the point on the eye. Or the E. GI, eye, a point. We put a point on the eye.
Okay. Oh, a dot.
If you forget,
you
need to put the eye, the point on the eye.
Point on the eye. So
yes. So
what you were saying was you learned a lot of details.
There I saw a lot of things, details. The people were there working with stairs already in the afternoon. The stairs going down a certain eye. Before they fly out the birds, the stairs going up. They play with the light and the darkness. Just to give an example of small details, the feeding system, they have a mixture of maybe 20, 25 different cords and seats. So I see a lot of things, and they also help me afterwards because I lost my father. then they gave me a lot of instructions also.
So basically, you went to.
I got a very good base.
Yeah.
When I
you went
came
to
from there,
you went to a university of pigeon
yeah, I
racing.
was on stage a few weeks, man. In a few weeks, I see a lot of things.
And I think, honestly, because I feel in you that you were so hungry to learn.
Yes.
You were a sponge.
Yes.
You just put you down in the water and you sucked it up. So
and
you
also,
learned lots.
And that moment when I lost my father, if I become somebody, I need to do like this.
Yeah.
Not only in pigeon racing, but also in business.
And I'm in my feelings of this. You lost your father, and he was big in pigeons, and it's almost like you kept your father with you. You said, okay, we're going to do this together.
Yes.
And I think it's very, very, very nice. So you start learning, and through the years, did you learn a lot more from different people? Do you still learn?
Yes. I got also a man who was like my father, because that man, now he died 2 years ago, on the age of 94, was somebody who has 2 kids, the same age like me, but they died when they were 10 and 11 years.
The kids?
They died. They were handicapped,
okay.
And they died when they were 10, 11 years. And they were just from the same year like me and 1 year younger. So when he was a good friend of my father. When I lost my father, he was like a second father for me.
Yeah.
And was one of the best racers in the city. And every Saturday afternoon, I was in his place to speak about pigeons, to went to the loft, to select the birds. And he got a taste that I have now. My taste built up at his birds, because we have the same way like handling the birds.
You like the construction of the pigeons?
Yes.
Okay.
So that was a big thing for me to learn on him.
That you had somebody
and
so,
also
so
on
close.
System racing and everything, he was a very good racer, really good racer. Yeah, so I learned, let's say, for 10 to 15 years on him, I learned a lot. And because there was a guy, nobody said to the other people, he never said some words about pigeons, but to me, he told me everything.
So you would go over there on the weekends,
yes.
and I'm sure you would go over, and it wasn't you trying to get information. I believe you went over there because you felt like it was a father.
Yes.
And you
and
just
he
enjoyed.
Just the opposite also.
Yeah, and you both got something from each other.
Yes.
Sometimes it was probably no pigeons talking.
Yeah. For
life.
normal life also.
Okay.
And for him was also because I liked his son.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but then I was watching to him because he had such great results. But after 20 years later, it was just the opposite. He was watching to me how I did.
You know what they say?
I did it better.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I think what you did was, and I still even think to this day, you're still a boy, and this is a compliment. You're a boy that's a sponge. You're still learning.
Yeah.
You wanted to learn how to speak English. You've been to China, Japan. Where haven't you been?
Yeah.
You know, where haven't these pigeons in this room taken you? They've taken you everywhere.
Just not to America. This will be the next step.
Hey, listen, this is why I'm here, Gino. Guys, he's a hard nut to crack. You know what? We walked through the mean streets of Poland. I remember this. Do you remember the snow that was coming down?
Yeah.
It was unbelievable. But getting back to pigeon racing and everything. I mean, you start with your father in a club or in the area with 400 members. It's now down to 90 members. How do you find well, let's say this. Could I take you tomorrow with these pigeons that you have?
Yeah.
Take you back to the year that your father's there, the last year.
Yeah.
And could you play with these pigeons against those pigeon men?
Yeah, for sure.
And would they be at the top?
Then I will beat them more because we have other systems now. You know, it becomes more and more. You cannot use the same system like 30, 40 years ago. That was much more simple.
Were they better pigeons back then?
Excuse me?
Were the pigeons back then better?
More. They were on that time also very good pigeons, but they were on another system. Most people at that time racing just nest position, you know. And now it's a weather hood and double weather hood, and darkness system doesn't exist before. You know, a lot of things change. You have to every year some things change. And to find something new, it's not so easy anymore because everybody knows about everything now.
Yeah, everybody knows before it comes even out.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, do you remember when darkening started? The darkening system?
I started with the darkening system in 1997 already, so almost 30 years ago.
Were you
So
one
then
of
I was
the, were
one
you
of
one
the
of the
first
first?
one. No, I was not the first one. I was not, but one of the first ones. Because I was traveling to China at that moment, and I met some friends who were racing very well, like Hugo Battenberg from Holland.
Okay.
Was a very good fencer, so we learned from each other. So at that time they started to build up Averys in the front. He was in Holland, they have already Averys in the front in the late 90s. I started also to build up the Averys in the front. So then nobody has, they say what you are doing Averys in the front. Why is this necessary? But now everybody has Averys now.
And I kind of like how you do this. And guys, you're going to see this in the loft tour. Your Averys are in the front of the loft, and you don't build a small Avery. You build almost an equal size loft.
Yeah, like inside.
Inside. But you're very smart because those pigeons have a roost outside,
yes.
a couch.
Yes.
And
they have two properties.
That's right. And when they come in,
they can relax in both, but they relax most in the Averys.
Huh.
It's really relaxing time then. They know.
They know.
They have the water outside. They never have water inside the loft.
It's always outside.
And always feed. I don't feed separate all together. Always outside. And all the corn is falling down. Is on the grids. They can never eat corn who is falling down.
Chickens clean everything up.
There are chickens under the. It's not a chicken farm, but only a few to control the corn. The waste of corn is all eaten by the chickens.
And you come up with this in the early 90s. I
got already 30 years under my Averys chickens already. Yeah, but only few,
Yeah.
Not more than necessary.
And just enough eggs for yourself to eat.
And eggs, yeah. Only the cooks don't like the eggs.
Yeah. So you build this up, and okay. Today here in your lofts on your property.
Yeah.
And guys, you have to come and see this loft. This man is right on top of it. You are. I can tell you are. You know everything of what's going on.
Yeah.
How many pigeons you have here today?
No, about 1,000.
1,000.
1,000, yes.
And guys,
otherwise it's easy to control. And about 5 years ago we got like 2,000. But it's a little bit too much to control. You never have free time. Now I have my daughter help me the full time. So now. For me, we can control everything more easy. We have a space for 2,500 birds normally, and we have only 1,000, so we have space enough.
You have enough space. You work it, and for people still that might wonder and say, well, what does Gino Clicque specialize in racing? What do these pigeons of yours? What can they do, and what can't they do?
Yeah, for me, how harder, how better. Warm, hot, low speed, then I'm very, very, very dangerous to win. All the nationals I win the last years is always mostly around 28, 30 degree, 11 to 1200 meters per minute. Then we are ready to attack.
That's your move.
That's my favorite. Even it's a short race. I can also race. Last year I got 60 first prizes from short to extreme long distance. So we can race everything if I want. But my favorite races are between the 5 to 750 kilometers. This is like 8 to 10 hours flight in hard weather. Then we try to attack.
That's your move.
That's my move.
And question, cocks or hens?
Doesn't matter. Okay. I can race cocks well and hens well. So I win 2 national races this year. One is a cock, one is a hen. For me, it depends on the year. Sometimes the cocks are better, the hens are better, but not really that exactly. Some people can only race with hens, some people can only race with cocks. I can race with cocks and hens even good.
Okay, so let me ask you, do you think it's, and this is your opinion, so it's not not right or wrong, do you think it's a downfall when someone is only racing cocks, or a downfall when someone is only racing hens?
It's normally when you, it's more easy when you only race with one sex. It's easy, less work. You only need to concentrate on one thing. If you do everything, I race double with the hood, cocks and hens with a small group. Then I race classic with the hens and classic with the cocks. It's much more work. It takes the whole day to let different groups out, different groups of hens, different cocks. different group of youngsters. So we have in the summer like 8 groups, 9 groups have to fly around. If you don't race with cocks, you can reduce already to like 2-3 loft to flying around and less work. It's more easy.
So what you're saying is, okay, let's take the easiness and the time out. Is it detrimental, okay,
Yeah.
that a loft, small or large, okay, doesn't only focuses on one, only focuses on a cocks or only focuses on the hens? Do you think it's a small mistake?
No.
So it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It depends from person to person.
Okay.
Because everybody have another way to manage the pigeon loft. Some people can only raise with cocks or hens, and what they do, I don't know. I cannot see what they do. You know, understand?
Yeah.
I know my situation here. I know what I'm doing.
You know what you can handle.
Yeah, I know what I can handle. I can handle a lot, but it's when you race with a group of 300 old cocks and yearlings, it's a lot of work. And especially when you go to the club, you need the basketing bird. It's a huge work. To go to the club, to enter the birds to the basketing, it's a huge work. Eh?
Yeah, it's not like.
And also, I like to basket them by myself. Then I have a feeling how they look in the basket. When the basket is the last thing you can see. Even the moment you give them off on the club, you cannot control anymore.
So let me ask you, with your race team, this year in old birds and yearlings.
Yes, 2026.
You raced how many of those?
My group is now 230.
So 230 birds.
Old birds and yearlings.
Okay, and young birds?
And young birds will, I think, around 250 to 280 in the loft, in my loft here. Eh?
So we're gonna say on this property, day in and day out in race season,
it's 500 birds to manage for the racing.
Between 500 and 600.
Yeah. It's quite a lot. Eh?
Let me ask you a question. And people think that I know what people think when they watch this shit. They say, "Oh, he's having a beer. Oh, the room is beautiful. Oh, the trophies are shined up nice. He's got even a white damn coat on." Okay, I know this. My question is, when all this shit's gone, I'm out of here, and you and your daughter and your wife and your son are here, and you go to work.
Yes.
What is a daily time you put in every single day, 7 days a week with these pigeons?
In the period June, July, this is the most heavy in the racing season. It takes about 14 hours
a day
to work on the pigeons.
Now, is that which days of the week do you get off?
Not one day.
7 days in a week.
You know, the worst day is probably the Sunday because my daughter doesn't come on a Sunday.
Ah, jeez.
And then the birds coming back from the race, you need to separate cocks and hens. You know, the shit is not so nice when they're coming back from the race. You need to clean everything. This is for me the worst day, and the race you see is the Sunday.
Okay.
Lucky that we have all the races on a Saturday, and the Sunday we're doing the birds, we separate the birds, and then the Sunday afternoon it's more quiet.
Okay, so in the prime time of season, 14 hours a day.
14 hours in June, July.
So let's say from February till June.
Yes.
How many hours a day?
February to June. February it's more quiet. Let's say 8-9 hours a day. February. March we start with small trainings. Then it goes up till 10 hours, and then full racing season 14 hours a day. And then once we have August, we finish the all birds racing. Then it's going down like 12-11 hours. And now in the winter we have it's very dark here. It's only 8 hours light. So in the winter, let's say 8 hours a day. But then you have a lot of paperwork also to make the pedigrees and update everything.
And not only that, you also have guests that come from all over the world.
Yeah. From all over the world, unbelievable.
Take time.
Yeah.
And you know as well as I do, there are people that come here to just look.
Yeah.
Not buy.
No.
And you put that time into that as well.
You need to bring the time with them, yeah.
It's non-stop. So for anyone that's thinking that everything you see here, it's just hand given to you.
Yeah.
This is the worst lie. I'm sure that there's times that you want Saturdays and Sundays to not even see a pigeon. Sometimes.
Yeah. But first, the priority is always everything have to be done before I have visitors. You know, when I have people, I try to do the most work. In the summer, it's not possible. So nobody can come here in the summer because we need to spend the time because we train sometimes the birds. When it's not good weather in the morning, we can train in the afternoon. When you have people who are coming, then you cannot train your birds. So Everything have to be done in a racing season perfectly.
Perfectly.
100% perfect.
And attention to detail?
For sure.
Do you
And
think?
still make notes every day in the summer. The day I let them out, the feeding, everything. When we give drops, we give every bird has 2 times a week drops.
Drops in the nose?
Eye drops and a nicer from anemie van Ogentroost. I give it frequently, twice a week. It doesn't matter which day you do it, but you have to do it 2 times a week. I don't have eye problems with my young birds, but you need to do, and you have a big group. We need to manage everything. And my group is doing by my son. My daughter is doing a group. I doing a group. You have to make a group. Which one is done? You know that you don't do them 3 times. So a lot of work. A lot of work.
Your attention to detail.
Yeah.
Is. Wow, I see the detail you put here, even in this room.
Yeah,
I can see it.
Yeah.
I've seen your breeding loft, guys. You're gonna see this. You're gonna see everything, and the work that Gino puts in. It's. I say this is one man that leaves no stone unturned, and you don't have different people working for you.
No, nobody.
This is family.
Nobody.
I'm very smart.
I know what I'm doing.
Have you ever?
No, before I got my construction company, I got 80 years loft manager. Eh?
And how was that?
Yeah, but we raised all quite. It was a good one. He never have pigeon by himself. I teach everything by me. And he can shoot his mount. And still is coming when the races are coming, the flights. So he's still coming watching. He's now 84 this year.
So you let him come and
yeah, he can still enjoy. Part of the team. Yeah, he can still join. Every 2 weeks he coming around to see everything. How he still knows what I'm doing here.
Yeah, he's still part of it. Let me ask you, when you're at the level you're at, okay, and this, guys, I'm not lying, eh? These walls.
And there's a really top one. This is unique, eh?
Yeah, this is a unique. This is very unique. You see the trophies, you see it all.
Yeah.
When you have this level, does this make this hard for you to go out and find a pigeon to bring in, a pigeon to buy?
I have the opportunity because I have a very good breeding station, breeders. Many people like to breed with me, co-breeding. So very often birds coming to here, but they need to win the 1 or number 2 national, otherwise no chance to breed to each other.
Okay.
So before I got also many Chinese friends, they buy a bird somewhere, and the bird cannot go immediately to their country. Sometimes when they know, they come to here, national winner, national race breed, come to here, and we can do co-breeding with each other. So really top by top, first national against first national, ace pigeon with ace pigeon. So this is what I like to do.
So yeah, that's right. You're only always interested in bringing in the very top.
Really top, only the top. No, number 5 national can't come to here.
Now I know what you say when you go into an auction and you look at pigeons people have selected. You can go through them, and you said you look at pigeons within basically 3 seconds. No pedigrees.
I don't need to see. I can shoot my eyes.
Boom, boom, boom.
No, very, very few seconds.
Okay.
Few seconds.
Now,
but now we don't have so many public auctions anymore.
Would you miss that?
Yeah. Before I went, and also with my teachers, the older men, I learned from them to how to handle the birds. So I could use that knowledge. But now we don't have any more public auctions.
And you find now online it's not the same.
But now, I need. No, I create something special in my lines because it comes all from the 2 birds here, golden Super Prince and Pirate. So I make from that birds like 4 lines that I can cross already many years to each other. So I don't need to bring other lines inside. So I can still pair up with that 4 lines. This is unique and brings me good results.
Okay.
You can study. Many people study my pedigrees and they see that it's true.
Hey guys.
When you see in the genes, there's always in the genes far away. If they don't have these 2 pigeons here, if they were not born, maybe there were only 20 pigeons here in the loft on the 1,000. It's unbelievable.
So that's the power of those pigeons.
That's the power of this, and they come also from very top ones. The Super Princess and around 2000 we got the Figo. Was very important. Figo. In the 90s we got one of the best fences in the world was Dobbelare, Robert Dobbelare, come from that line, and they were so good breeders, they give generation and generation really top birds, you know. And the Prince Rudy is a big part is Rudy from Gabi van den Abel inside.
Mhm.
So Rudy was also from the Blackson come from Wettenbeuk and so on. You know, birds who give every 2 generations really super ones, really ace pigeons.
So that's the base.
Yeah, that's the way. I have a very strong base, you know.
And
I don't like to buy birds every places, and you know, when I need to start, you can do nothing else. But once you have created that generation, it's more easy.
And let me ask you, where do the reds come from?
My red Philip is coming from is a little bit part Etienne de Vos inside.
Mm-hmm.
Lucien Stel is my old teacher, and the red on the Mario is from a very very small fancier. When the Golden Prince win the number 40 national, on that day he won the number 1 national. He beat me in the same city. I was a young guy and he got some problems in his house with his wife. They were busy to divorce, and he said to me, "Can you do something with the pigeons?" I immediately buy that pigeon because I like him, and it was a very hard race. And now he's hanging on the other corner, the mainly one there.
Yeah.
So many give the Silver Olympic, Corina, all the birds come or offspring of the red one. The red color ones come all from Mario or from Red Philip. And so many people over the world are very, very, very successful with that line.
Right place, right time, and smart move.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Good pigeons.
Yeah.
Let me ask you, getting back to your family life, this is inside of you, this pigeon thing.
Yes.
It's like a beast.
It
does not stop.
No, I'm pigeon alcoholic.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know if I didn't handle you, but I don't know if you're as nice as some of the pigeons I handled today. But you look like in good form. The question I have for you is, what is your family? You know, your wife. Because I'm sure your wife wasn't in the pigeon business.
No.
And probably didn't even know anything about pigeons.
No, nothing about.
So what does your poor wife think of this shit?
No, but I was very happy with. I know my wife since 43 years.
Okay.
And
how did you tell her you had a disease?
No, I need to tell her I have pigeons, but they don't understand the pigeons, you know. And the first weekend I got an appointment with her, I couldn't reach her because I don't have a mobile phone at that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I got an appointment with her in a city at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And there was just time that my pigeons have to go back from a big race, so I couldn't phone her because they don't have phone in that time. So I was 2 hours too late on the place, and she was still standing there and waiting for me.
Yeah.
So said by myself, that must be good, but she must love me very much. And I keep going on with her since now already 43 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good story.
Yeah.
And what does she think of all of this?
No, you know, it's business. You know, with the pigeons, we can do a lot of things. You know, we have a good sales and everything. So for the family, become more and more richer because of the pigeons. Mm-hmm. So they understand well that the life is good because the pigeons.
Now, do you find you're the captain? You see things before everyone. You have a feeling. Do you find does it add stress on your family? Does it or do you work real well together?
No, we understand each other. We understand each other very well because it offers also a lot of things in your life. When you have pigeons, you never have a free day. It's 7 on 7, but they know exactly that it is not possible to take a rest of 2 days to go away from home for 2 days. It will have an effect on the pigeons.
Yeah, you can't stop this.
You cannot stop. This is something. Pigeon. It's 365 days.
Yeah, and let me ask you now. You're in your 60s, correct?
Yeah, 63.
63. Geez.
But the heart's still 28.
I
hope I don't have a heart attack tonight.
Listen, if you need someone to step in, I'm here. Okay. I can't believe this, guys. When you see this loft, I don't know if you guys have. I know lots of people make videos or wherever. I'm going to try and get this one to the next level because you really got to see it. Seeing is believing. This man here, he leaves no stone unturned. And I believe this is why you're at a level that you're at.
Yeah.
You, from when you started with your father and your father left you, you just said, F it. I'm going to win and win. And when I'm...
Go for it.
And I don't think you let up at all.
No.
You pound them to the end.
Always keep going on, keep going. Win. You know, you need to like to win. Win.
What is your okay? Let me ask you now, being the age you are, what is your favorite? What's your favorite about pigeons? Let's take all the money away.
Yeah.
And the fame.
No.
What is it?
You know, see, the most thing I like most if they're coming back from a race. You know, when you have a whole week work on your birds, and then you see when they're coming back, then you see the results of your work of the week. This is the most thing I like to see when they're coming from the race. This is my really favorite.
That 20 seconds of each bird count.
Yeah. Then you see, my work was good.
Let me ask you something. In all your years of racing, and you've won nationals and first nationals and provincials and
we've
clubs.
won 20 national titles in the last 13 years.
When you're watching your pigeons come home from a race,
yes.
without looking at the time,
yes.
take the time out of it.
Yes.
Can you tell the way the army is coming if we're having a good day?
Yeah, for sure. You see it on the way they come. See it on the way they come. And this is, if you have a bad race, but we don't have so often this. We can have a bad race sometimes because the weather. This you don't have it in your hand, but it's more like a lottery. When it's raining hard on the way and it's so windy that they do 2,000 meters per minute, then it's more like a lottery, you know. But when it's done, I can accept that I have sometimes a bad race. But when it's good weather, I cannot accept that I have a bad race. And normally we don't have this.
But I'm saying you can actually see when they're coming before the time. You watch how those pigeons finish in those last 20, 30 seconds.
Yes.
And you get a feeling.
Yeah, you can feel it's good or not good. You can feel immediately.
And guys, this is what I'm talking about. This is in his pigeon fingers. He's watched so many races. You can see it before it even comes.
Yeah.
And this is a real pigeon man. This isn't a businessman. This is first still the boy.
First the birds.
Birds and the boy and the man.
Is the second part.
Yeah. And you
first like to race, you know.
And just before I wrap this up, I have another question because now pigeon racing is slowly dying, right?
Yeah. Step by step, a little down. Yeah.
What do you think of this thing called one loft racing?
You know, I don't race one lofter because I can manage by myself. I'm used to do everything by myself. And a one lofter it's easy. You breed the birds, you send them to the races. They do all the work. But racing individual is more than only the pigeon. The pigeon fan has play a big part of the game. It's totally different. One loft races. If I'm not a good racer, I will race one loft race. But I'm a good racer. I don't need to race one loft race because it's not only the pigeon who fly well. It's a big part. It's the pigeon fan.
Let me ask you another question. You remember in the days when you had to use the gummies in the clock?
Yes.
Do you miss that?
No, I don't miss that. But before, sometimes I can think. I raced also with a big group at that time. We were we were organized because then at that time I got young boys helping me here in the other loft.
Yeah.
Because the young boys are not nervous. We got the Superval in that time, the Sputniks.
Yeah.
And we can clock the birds outside with the trap.
Yeah.
So I was one of the first who had also that system to clock the birds. Sometimes we were 5 people to clock the birds. The young birds of 6-7 years, they were under the Sputnik. They were not nervous. They have small fingers. They can put immediately the rubber ring in the pot and clock the bird very fast. But we were also in that time very organized because we sometimes we clock the pigeons double because we gambling. They have 2 rubber rings on. Instead, one is broken. We have another one, or we clock the system. The clock is broken or something. We double clock. We double check everything. But now we have very wonderful system in Belgium. We don't need to have clocks anymore to the club. We can go without clocks. Everything go on the pass system. We can see from everybody if they have a bird. It's coming from the race. So it's another way. Yeah.
A little different.
But you cannot imagine anymore the things from 25 years that we have to race like this.
But I'm saying you kind of miss it a little bit.
Yes, but on that time also when we have so many birds, we need a clock. When they were coming, the birds, we don't have the time to watching the birds. Because we were the whole time busy to clock the birds and to see. Now sometimes rubber ring was falling down in the straw and your nominated bird. So I got to races that I did not see birds coming from the race because I was the whole time clocking the birds. And now we can sitting in the chairs and watching the birds coming and clock. Just watch the system that they are clocked. Okay. So it's nicer now.
Nicer now.
Yeah.
Different back then.
This was a very stressful time when you start the race and you need to clock like 50 birds in 10 minutes, then you see nothing how they're coming. You don't have the time to.
You're just worried about missing them.
Yes, because then you need to see, this is my first nominated. I need to clock this one before the other one, or he can beat it. If you have two birds together now, they'll clock like the system, you know. Yeah.
So, not a big fan of one loft racing. Like you say, if you weren't a good pigeon flyer, you would race it.
Oh, for sure then, yeah. I don't need to prove that my birds are good. I'm in individual races, they are good, eh?
You can see in the walls here. I can see everything that you do. You're not here because this is not luck.
No.
Everything is you have every move you make is very planned, strategic.
Yeah.
Do you think food plays a big part into it?
Yeah, for sure. Food plays a big thing.
Do you think vitamins?
Vitamins, everything. You know, there are like six, 7 things are very important. The most important is the origin of the birds. The second part is a good loft, a healthy loft. Pigeons need to like it, the loft. The third thing is like medication to see if something go wrong, vitamins. Then you have motivation systems also. There are a few things that are very important, and everything have to be right to be on top.
Right to be on top. Hard training?
Training not too hard. Depends on the races. If you have a hard race in the weekend, they don't need to train so hard in the week.
Hard training before the season?
With
the car?
Car driving, if you can do it. How often you can do, how better. But some people do it only a few times, they also race well. But I like to, before we go to the 100 kilometer, I like to train them like 5-6 times. Step by step, 5, 10, 20 kilometers. Once we are on 60 kilometers, then they go by clubbed. Yeah. And then in the week we try the hands. We try to train the hands once a week, the day before basketing normally. And the cocks, I don't like to train them because they're always fighting in the basket to each other. So the hands are more quiet, but the cocks are more nervous. They bite and sometimes they bite at the eyes and everything.
Well, Gino, I'm going to say we've done 52 minutes. We've had 2 beers, and I've enjoyed this, and I hope the audience have enjoyed this. And I know you guys didn't see pigeons, and I know you didn't see pigeon loss, but I think the magic is in front of you. If you see it, the man in the white coat, as I say before. What is left for you? What do you want to achieve? Because I don't know for you how much more there can be to achieve. But what would you like to achieve? What gets you up and drives you every day in this game called pigeon racing?
The thing I most like is to breed, to have the ace pigeons KBB, the number 1 ace pigeon KBB. That's just for me the most important. A national winner, okay, it's the bird of the day, but the national winners are the ones who are the whole year the best. And I always try to get one of the top ones in the ace pigeon competition in Belgium. This is always my dream, to achieve this.
That's your dream.
Yeah.
And
year by year, but I have already last year 6 national ace pigeons KBB, so it's the same record like Van den Heten.
So you're right
ace
there.
pigeon KBB, yeah. So this is not so easy. You know, it's the best in certain races. You know, we have different competition, middle distance, short distance, great middle distance, long distance. So every discipline is different there.
Yeah.
And I like to have most I like in the discipline of the long distance.
In the long distance.
The 5 to 7.
Is that where you find the real quality pigeons come in?
For me, this is like most that they all home the same day. Yeah.
Yeah. That 1 day long distance.
One day long distance. Yes. Harder.
That's where you see
7 hours. 7 hours to release the birds and come home 6-7 hours. 6-7 hours in the evening. 11-12 hours.
On the wing.
On the day.
That's when you see the real super quality.
There must be the top ones, these ones.
Guys, you're hearing it. It's Gino Clicque. Yes, we're going to have him at Feathersleigh Pigeon Auctions. There's only going to be 4 pigeons. We're not going to bombard you with 20 or 30 or 40 or 50. No. We're going to select 4 pigeons for you. Last question. Gino, what do you think your father would say today?
Yeah, he will be very proud. He will never think in that time that it will be go like this, you know. No. That I'm so famous all over the world. So many people know me. Before, in my beginning of my life, we don't have a phone, so can you imagine? And now people can see you everywhere. They see everything.
Your name is worldwide.
It's worldwide. Yes, yes.
How many countries have you sold pigeons in? Would you say?
Oh, around 30 countries.
30 countries.
Yes, yes, yes.
And that boy that was 14, 15, 16 years old took the bull by the horns.
Yeah.
He said, fuck it, let's go win. Let's go push. And that's the guy that I met in Poland right here. I met him through Enemy Van He.
Yes.
Right away I says, hey, there's something about this guy.
Yeah.
He's outside the box. Guys, that's Gino Clicque. You are in his pigeon office. You know me. I told you. I took you behind the scenes. Pushed him. He's easy to push because he gives a lot. This is why he wins. He thinks outside the box. So, if you've never got outside the box, whatever you're doing, that's why you're doing what you're doing. It's the people who go outside the box that win. They don't let the bad keep them down. They say, fuck it, and they move outside the box. That's Gino Clicque. I'm Ryan for this Elite Pigeon Auctions. You have to wait for this auction. Like, share, and subscribe. God, I love my life. Thanks for flying with me, guys. Bye for now.